It's a matter of the council submit about conduct. This is part of the conduct. It's not about speech alone. It's about how you carry yourself. As a lawyer, are you honorable enough to have a valid practicing certificate?
Okay.
We pray for the same, Your Honor.
If it has been brought to my attention, let the defense counsel, I believe things are moving in. You can present these documents.
No objection. First, we don't object to criminal summons.
Yes.
We are wasting a lot of time on this. Secondly, all of us are going to use our PCs to court by the close of the day.
Ask them before we proceed. It's not that they are good. We must know that they are allowed to practice law in Uganda.
Allow me to conduct.
We're talking about conduct of lawyers. We're talking about conduct of lawyers. No.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. These are the platforms to everything.
Yes.
Even as judiciary, we are moving to the e-work systematically. So these are things that should not be brought to, they don't need too much attention. The systems are going, including the judiciary. We have it at the moment. So I don't believe it should be something that's difficult, and I believe I believe you have them. And those who have can present them. It's okay, even soft can have them.
One of the people who are here, they are just fought his way to access court right now. So what we are talking about for serious matters.
I'm glad that the rest of you are here. You managed to fight.
And that was the question for the I was also denied access as part of the delegated supposed.
But you're here.
I'm finally here.
But it's a battle you want.
It's about the response.
We are glad that you're here.
I just for our pieces, we have.
Let me have the pieces.
Your Honor, I pray to be put on record. It is really absurd that our landed projects are painting such a picture. If the security is so good, I am not the spokesperson, right? But in the protocol,
I'm not going to talk about the security. I'm not going to talk about the security because I have a full courtroom, and I believe we have those from the public, those who are not officers of court who are present. So I've today conducted another court that had different stakeholders, including witnesses. So I don't believe this court is inaccessible. I am from a courtroom that had different, even complainants, even accused persons on bail, they were able to be present. So I am not going to go to that. Security is present for our own betterment, and we are able to access court. That is why some of you are present. If I entered here and the courtroom was empty, I would think otherwise. I'm not going to address that matter, but I believe this place is accessible because you're here.
most obliged.
So the pieces, anyone with a hard copy?
Your Honor, that's our position.
Yes. Pray that we be available to those pieces before we can proceed any further.
That's what I'm raising on that.
Okay, now because I also need to take a couple of people. What's that? So what we are going to do, you have, who has the physical copy?
We are going to produce.
The system is like,
We are on
but not a system, has someone go on a system and you see that this is yes, you can go on a system. These things have been decentralized.
Print and look at them. That's why we are drafting. That's why we are drafting.
Just take pictures.
We need to look at them.
Okay, so I don't want to go to trivial matters. There are matters to be handled by this court. Even this one is not a trivial matter because those who practice before court must have a license from the government. Not anyone can move into that. Okay, I have been told that there are some people who are supposed to be before the worship Stephen Waiduma. and they're in this courtroom. If you know you're supposed to be before a different magistrate, please excuse us. You have been the chief magistrate that I want to do. Anyway, you must get to them.
See, wabawo omuntu nga yapiyalinga maaso g'omulamuzi Soshiku Waidula Stephen ali mu kooti ole n'eddako osobola okufuluma n'ogenda mu kooti ole.
Anyone who is supposed to be before watching Stephen Waidula,
waliwo omuntu yenna ng'ali mu maaso g'omulamuzi Soshiku Waidula Stephen,
please step out. The magistrate is in court and I don't want you to miss court.
ali mu kooti ole oyingira mu kooti ole n'eddako.
Thank you.
Just a moment. Also a procedural issue arising to what she's raising. Personally, I've never appeared in a matter where and I'm not sure whether she's the chief state attorney as she says. But I tried to look at her later on appointment. I don't know whether she's the chief state attorney.
I want us to behave professionally.
She brings her letter of appointment as a state attorney.
I'm gazetted.
And I have it here.
We are praying. Your Honor, we are praying. I'm protected by the government. I'm gazetted as a chief secretary. Your Honor, as any reason,
Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to step out so that if you get the manners of court, I will return. I am not going to conduct a market when I'm supposed to be in a court. So when you're ready, I shall be available in my chambers and I'll be called back. But if you're going to behave like this in front of the general public, it is absurd for a profession that is supposed to be given utmost respect by first of all respecting each other. Because if you can do this in front of a full courtroom, then I'm doing nothing here. So I'm going to go and take a break. When you're ready and professional enough, I will appear before you. Because we have a public, we have people who believe in us, who are waiting for what is coming out of your mouth, and this is what it is.
we return to our prayer.
It cannot be, and I'm not going to conduct that courtroom, and I'm going to excuse myself for that reason. When the lawyers are ready to behave in the professional manner, at LDC we have a whole subject called professional conduct.
Yes.
Available to us. So if you cannot conduct yourself in the rightful manner, and I don't believe the people I work with are people who are, I'm in a sub-urban place, rural, name it, but they are there watching us, and this is what you have to present. No. When you're ready, I'll be ready. I have a meeting with you in my chambers.
me.
So, yensonga kitukedde wano ku kitebe tubadde kati nganze candidate nabadde nsazeewo mbeere nga ntambula ng'omuntu nenzukira bakama bange abampa kaati nga tulina okwasiza wamu abantu beruuka banyiivu babadde basazeewo bagende beebanjize foomu zaabwe kubanga zifoomu tezikyali zange nze nensitopinga kubanga saayagadde violence. So nkubira mwami byabakama omukama omulanga nti bw'abanga returning officer weruuka ayagala kwesimbawo kuba LC5 yandibadde akwata forms n'azijjuzaamu naye n'meeting requirements naye okutuma omukisa tetujja kukikkiriza mpaka era nze nasazeewo neŋŋamba abange abantu nga tulina nomination zaffe okubanga batudekalenga officially kubanga yamaze okutukakasa okupuluvinga kino aleete foomu zeezo abeere nga azituwa aziwe mwami byabakama amulage kuti awo yalita meetings eki kubanga yazirina zonna twagala foomu zaffe azituwe tubanga tetwamitize requirements azituddize.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jumba Quraish from Sembabule district. Mine was like, we contacted the Electoral Commission Sembabule district on Thursday. And as we talked, I told them, we have some of the counties which are completed. Let's give them, let's organize them, and we submit them to you. You start my process. They are accepted. We gave them those counties which we have done, and we agreed to bring another batch. So it was Thursday, and for them, they thought we would fail to bring. On Friday, when we brought the remaining counties, as soon as we tabled those counties and Remiyaga was on the top, so the chaos erupted. The man in charge of elections in Zimbabwe, he just started without even opening what was inside. When he saw Remiyaga on the table, maybe he thought maybe Remiyaga we would fail to bring, because my content accounts from that area. He started, these signatures are not corresponding, these signatures are forged, we can't allow you, I can't accept this. Then I said, you tell me where the problem is. I give myself some minutes, I rectify them, but he totally refused. He said, even you won't manage because time is we are almost there. So I advise you, young man, you're still a young man. You even went ahead and asked him, why are you involving yourself in this new politics? If you resist and you remain here, I'm going to call a PPC to come here and pick you. So it's better, Nupu won't help you, you will be the dog, so it's better you vacate this place. So that was the scenario. So I was denied that chance to be nominated. Maybe in Uganda, I said I'm Jumba Quraish from Sembabule district. Yeah. Amanya gange nze Jumba Quraish okuva Sembabule district. Nakanya nakachiko kebyo kulonda ku Thursday ne bagamba nti amagombolola ge tumaze Sembabule tulina amagombolola 17. Nali maze amagombolola 10 nga banetaaza okuwa 2 nga wasigadde amagombolola 3. Ne mugamba tukiriziganye gano bagira baga verifyinga tuleete amagombolola gasigadde 3. Kati we nagalese ku Lwokutaano nabadde saawa nga ziri 7. Wena gundi Remiyaga wevuganya naye Patrick Nkalubo gyava badde basuubira nti sobola kujjayo emikono naye nga lupo inayo abawagizi bangi kuba gye nasula abaana nga bayayana byayanyi kuteekako mikono. Kakati uyalabye nga Remiyaga eri ku table yakebedde na birimu n'agamba these are forged signatures what. So nagezaako okumbulirira nagenda even in 2 person nagenda nnyo mu bulamu bwange agamba oli mwana mutoto sobola newali badde obivaamu politics wa nup nkwadvisinga obiveemu bana mubuuziza ekizibu kiri ludda wa nkuntereze ekizibu ekyo naŋŋamba nti tojja kumalako n'obudde butukutte. So briefly bwe bityo byali.
Thank you very much. Ndozamuulira ensonga ya partisanship wevaayo nnyo. Akakiiko k'ebyokulonda kasooka okugamba lwaki oli mu politics wa NUP. Katuulirize muganda waffe okuva Katakwi.
Good afternoon. I'm Ariko Martin from Katakwi district, aspirant for LC5 Katakwi, under the ticket NUP. What happened in Katakwi, it is a saga between the NUP and the NRM. they gave us to collect the names and whatever numbers. But NUP, NRM was like NUP does not have the names. Now what I was collecting, they were like I was collecting for NRM, not NUP. Those people really said that for us NUP we didn't register our names to our own register. Now we got the names from the NRM register, which is not true because we are in a ruling country. All of us were in a ruling government, but multi-party has to be there. Even I told them, no, maybe you don't want multi-party, and let NRM only be a party for all and for all, and you remove what you call election, because EC is a different body, it's not a party. That thing made us to fail, and they failed me after even collecting all that data from all those several. I collected more than even 1,000 because Katakwi has 20 sub-counties. I was entitled to collect 50 signatories from each sub-county, which was headache. That they failed me, that they were like, NUP does not have the names. That is the national, national identifications. Thank you.
Thank you, Nakaseke. Basobe banyama balamusiza nze Musisi William okuva Nakaseke. Nakaseke tulina amagombolo 15, so we twatugambye okuleeta bibiri bya kusatu oleeta amagombolo ekitono nnyo 10. Nze naleeta amagombolo 11 era zonna empapula nga nzirina bulungi. Kati bwe nazireeta nga beekwasa system eri slow, ebisobodde kumaliza mikono mu obudde bugenze, so n'olw'ensonga eyo tetujja kubanga tweyongera kubanga tukola ki nga tukunominatinga. Empapula zange zitwalibwa mu office y'omukulu akola ebyokulonda, n'abaako byazikolako emikolo bwe gyaggwa n'azinziriza n'angamba nti disqualified era sobola kuba nti genda kubanga agenda mu maaso n'okuya nominated. Naye waliwo ensonga bbiri nti ne system ya EC yennyini nayo nfu nyalakuwa ekyokulabirako. Nze bwe baali bakakucalinga information eyange nini namba yange yayingira munda bagamba nti eyo eri tiki. Kakati ate bwe natuuka okulikomendinga omulala musayiningire bagiteekamu nti eyo eyo nfu. So twagala okubiri kogamba minisita by'Abakama nti nno kutereeza system yo abantu baagala kulonda bwe kiba si kyo wakiri NRM eveeyo egambe nti ebibiina ebyo tebiriiwo bateekeo bakandidate b'NRM bokka abalala ebibiina bira bikole ki mu nsi yonna kigende ku likodi nti mu Uganda temukyali bibiina birala muli kibiina kyaki NRM kyekifuga eggwanga. So bw'oba tebatereezezza nga SG bw'agambye kugenda ku step ekola ki. Era njagala okwebaza management ya NUP minisita SG yaffe bwe twatumutegeeza ebigenda mu maaso yakolerawo era tuyise tuteekeyo okwemulugunya kwaffe. Njagala kutegeeza n'okugumya bannayuganda naddala abalonzi abanga b'e Nakaseke tuteekeddwa Musisi William ateekeddwa okulabikira ku ballot paper come 2026 come 2031. Nze Musisi William mwebale kumpuliriza. Mwebale nnyo ssebo Nakasongola.
Mwebale nnyo esiki. Ate kyatuuse Nakasongola kyo kyabadde kikambwe nnyo. Mayiba agamba nnyo Nakasongola nti bwe bwawaayo okulonda n'ente zironda. Ekyo twakimenyawo era kyova olaba omulundi guno gwokka batutidde nnyo olw'ensonga luli baatugezesa tawuni kanso zonna ne tubanga ezisinga twaziwangula ne bakansala baazo. Kati bwe twatuuse ku district for okunominatingibwa nze Kaseera Patrick okunominatingibwa ku kadi ya NUP LC5 Nakasongola kye baakoze twabawadde amannya twatuuse olunaku lw'okutaano bakandidate bonna abeesimbawo sayidi yeeyo bonna ne bajja. Bwe twatuuse ne batugamba mu musoke mutuule wali mu kidaala ne tutuula ne tulinda ne bakola ku balala bagenda okusaba ebyaffe ku ssaawa 9:30 tubibawa bwe bawanda bino bwe bajjamu bino bwe bateekamu bino ebimu ne be banominati nga bakansala data omu bwe baakozesa naye ng'ate agaana. Ekitegeeza abantu b'e Nakasongola basinga tebagenda kulonda kubanga baatuwa emikono egisinga baali bagigaana ate nga gyonna gyali gya disitulikiti. Ekirala ne tubawa byonna baali beetaaga, gombola zonna tuzimalayo. Baali abakompyuta bali mu kuyingiza ku tebo nga bali mu kuyingiza, abakulira najja n'agamba mugalewo obudde bugenzi. Ate nga tumanyi nti obeera ku layini, twali ku layini olwedde nga ffe be bamaliriza nga bayingizaamu eggombola abantu 20 si gombola wabula abantu 2 bokka be baali bali mu kuyingiza, bonna abakompyuta zaali 3. Naye oli najja n'abagamba obudde bwebo n'abastopinga there and then n'atugamba mulinde, nja kusooka ku inquiringa from legal committee ya EC. Naye nga ffe ebyaffe byonna twali tubisubmitinze nga tubirina byonna nga bwe byali, naye baba bayingiza kitegeeza be badireyinga ffe twabibateera ku tebo ne tutuula, tebaatubanja birala. N'olw'ensonga eyo tugamba abantu b'e Nakasongola nti mwe mwenyweze, ffe tujja era tebabalimba nti twavuddemu nze mwendi Kaseera Patrick ate nzijja ku lwa NUP. People power, our power. Nakasongola tugenda giwangula ku luno.
Taleja emikono gy'okundaba giri wano sewali gibalaze. Good afternoon. My name is this man for sure.
Bala empapula nabawa ezabasukkanako bw'obala emikono gyonna giri wano nze nagyo ng'obujulizi. Gino gyonna era n'obulamu emikono 5 giri gino gyonna magombola basaba 10 nabawa 12 giri gino wano gyonna nze nagyo.
Good afternoon. My name is Napima Samuel from Mutwe district. My case was very simple and very easy to understand. I reached out to the electoral commission. All my signatures, they were entering them and telling me they have already used them, including the one of my father and my brother. How comes he didn't sign for anyone, he signed for me? Reaching there, they are entering the names, they are telling me the signature they had already used them. Meaning, any RM candidates, they didn't go to look for signatures. They just got the whatever, the red book and the yellow book, voters register, they recorded the names they wanted, not knowing that they even entered the names which they don't belong to. So my case is NRM candidates in Butaleja, they should go in the field, they search for signatures so that they simplify my work. Because when I reach in the field, I ask somebody, do you sign for anyone? That person tells me, no, I didn't. I tell that person, sign for me. Reaching there, they are telling me that person signed for somebody else. So that's my case. NRM candidates go in the field, you go and look for signatures, as I also look for signatures. Amanya gange bampita Sam. Nze kesi yange yali nti we natuuka mu electoral commission, amanya gonna ge bateekanga mugena nalina amanya nga 12. Nasobola ofuna mu 12 amanya nga 2 mu 10 ezisigadde neza baganda bange neza tata wange ne mama nga bazikozesezza olwedde mbo basayiningidde omuntu omulala. Ate n'ekirala, lwaki mu Butaleja mwayingizaamu ONRM yayitamu n'abagwa 2, fena ab'opposition n'aba independent teri yayitamu? So ekyo neetaaga okimanya, era abe NRM abakandidate bagende mu field banoonye emikono, so that ife we tutuuka ku muntu nga yasayiningidde NRM tasayiningira nze, naye bakozesa voters register ne bafuna emikono ne beesayiningira buli omu n'ayitamu. Ffe tutuuka eyo omuntu ampadde omukono NRM tamuggyeko mukono, aguwadde nze bwe ntuuka eri mbu yagukozesezza. Kyekyo ekyange.
Kaliro district.
People power, our power.
By names, Ninze Omegire Yokana, commonly known as Musaito in Kalim. For my case, the returning officer told me initially that if I don't nominate you, don't cry from here. So they started entering all the signatures I wrote. They used to tell me, bring 21, bring more this for this sub-county. When I rectified everything, she claimed the time is getting over. She put me on pressure. She started bringing different tactics, delaying tactics. When we consulted some of our regional coordinators, Honorable Mwiru in particular, wanga twakubira SG nga esimu liri busy. Nga alitugamba guidelines zitugamba empapulazo ez'emikono SG yasainize kate wano tulaba aba region be balina netumugamba all candidates for LC5 SG yabahandle. Kati Honorable Mwiru wakubira amutwala supervisor we wa region. Yavuddeyo n'obusungu n'agamba, yavayo n'obusungu n'agamba, who called my boss? Who called my boss? Nkoma wano. So kati abantu be Kaliro ne district zonna mbagamba nti Kaliro balina okusazaamu all candidates kubanga aba NRM aba contestinga mu NRM primaries be bayisizaawo bokka. Ate bakoze eki babayambyeko tebagenze mu field kunoonya mikono. That's why bulijje twabadde tuteekamu nga bagamba mifu. Even my own mother bagamba mifu. Nengamba ye kijja kitya. Kati bwe yalabye ng'emikono ziweddeyo n'agamba I'm not nominating you time ekoze eki n'atuuza abaana bonna bakola mu EC n'abagamba bakole apology lwaki bakoze beyond time. Kati wagamba nti beyond time nga candidate ayali mu NRM primaries yasooka bamunominatinga saawa emu beyond 5 oyo mufu bamusazeemu n'omulala ne bamunominatinga beyond 5 saawa 11 kitundu omulala 12 kitundu abo be bayisizaawo. Kati ffe n'atuggalira ate twabadde munda ng'alina otukolako etteeka ligamba bwe bakusanga munda ne we babbanka balina okumala okukolako n'olyoka ofuluma naye n'oclaiminga nti saawa ziweddeyo I will not nominate you ate nga signatures ziweddeyo ate kati n'akola n'akolawo obubadi n'atuuza abaana bakola project awithdrawing endala era ya withdrawing endala nsigaze entono simutwala mu kooti era n'agamba abaana nti mubeererwedde baba batwala mu kooti mwomu n'awoza. So nsaba okuwandiisibwa kwekaliro bakuyuwe tuddemu tunominatingibwe bupya era nange mbeere ku ballot paper kubanga abantu banyiivu bali mu maziga kubanga nze gwe babadde balinamu essuubi bali abalala babakoowa.
Okay, thank you very much. People power. Our power.
Ekirala basoose kunzibako risiiti gye nasasuliddeko kuba nazibawadde ate ne bagamba zigenzewa zibuze ziriwa. So all those tactics mwe bankubidde naye nga bagamba mbu Kaliro ya NRM ate ffe tuleesemu NUP y'amaanyi kubanga ne bakansalazi twanominatinze bangi ne kibatiisa.
Ozi nange ensonga gye mbadde neerabidde Jumba Pressure okuva Simabule District. Nze nagaanye okwogera ne bannamawulire era Secretary General akimanyi namugamba sijja kwogera na bannamawulire okuddako nga maze kwogera naawe. Era kwe kwogera kwange kuno badde bakuba Sembabule nga boogera Jumba Pressure tebalina na kifaananyi kye tebalina ddoboozi lye naye bayogedde n'okwogera nti ne risiiti yanema okusasula. Risiiti njirina wano baagala ogikapitaringa if you want to capture it I have it here. Naye ku mawulire badde balaga nti nalemereddwa n'okusasula. That's it.
Okay. People power. Ajibalage. So basiba ne banyabo ndoza mukiraba. Otava mu kalulu k'abavubuka twabayita wano ne tubalaga emivuyo egyali mu kalulu k'abavubuka. Kaakati tutandikidde ku level eno ate wano ba LC5 chairpersons bokka. Kaakati ba cancer LC5 ate bo bangi nnyo bebaganye okuwandiisa mu region z'eggwanga ez'enjawulo. Kaakati bwe mba mugamba nti mulina obuwagizi gibalage ono omusajja ali mu kubalaga risiiti ye yiyo kwe yasasulira ssente agenda gibalaga mu gicapturing bulungi. Kaakati bano abantu mukirabye nga bwe mbagambye bano musanvu kubanga kati abamu bali Kasese abalala bali Kitukumu babadde bakyali mu kubo nga bajja obudde ne bubakwata ate tubadde tetwagala kulwisa b'amawulire kubanga bakyali mu kuba abo abantu ba LC5 chairpersons baffe be balemesezza okwewandiisa. Kaakati ndaba ba NRM nga bacacanca nti olwedde tulina ba LC5 chairpersons abali anopposed. Bano bwe babadde babagoba abamu babagambye nti kati katubalinde ku KMP nti bagala kukola ki kulemesa ba NUP kwewandiisa mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo ku MP. So kakati bw'oba ogamba nti oyagala kuvuganya ate n'ekiri basic okuleka omuntu neyewandiisa n'asobola okuvuganya n'okimulemesa kikyoba otegeeza. Mbabeere bagamba NUP teriyo mu bitundu ebyo naye kakati mukiraba Sembabule eri wano, Nakaseke eri wano, Nakasongole eri wano, Butaleja eri wano, Kalira eri wano, Katakwe is here, Kitukumu is on the way. All those comrades bajja wano ne tubasayiningira bulungi empapula zaabwe ne basasula sente mu banka ne bakunganya emikono ne bagamba katugende twewandiise. Naye akakiiko k'ebyokulonda deliberately ne kabalemesa okwewandiisa. So tuvumirire byonna byonna nga bwe mbagamba ekituzaako first of all tugenda kukola complaint on oath eri mu mateeka eri Electoral Commission. Kubanga bwe batulemesa okuwandiisa abavubuka baffe nga bwe mmanyi abamu twagenda ne tusobola okubawandiisa newankubadde byabakama ne banne be bawandiisa baali batono nnyo era balemesa abantu bangi nnyo okwewandiisa. Katusuubire ku luno bagigenda kutunulira mu nsonga z'abano abantu babawandiise basobole okuvuganya mu kalulu aka bonna. Ekisembera ddala kwe kuvumirira abo ba returning officers okusala ne beefuula NRM officials kubanga nga bwe muwulidde tuli wano tukuba omulanga ba NUP togenda kusangayo wa NRM n'omu gwe balemeza okwewandiisa nti talina mpapula togenda musangayo songa bo babadde bagenda era tulina muganda waffe omu ali mu kkomera mubagamba nti babadde bagenda ne balaba ebitabo abantu babandiisa simanyi PDM simanyi ki ne just ne bakopa ezo gundi enamba ezo n'enambazi ne baziwandiika Electoral Commission neziyisa buyisa naye abaffe ne babalemesa nga tebalina nsonga n'emu gye bayimiriddeko. So we condemn these actions in the strongest terms possible. This is why we are going for a protest vote, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. That is why we are going for a protest vote, to put an end to this humiliation, to put an end to this nonsense. We cannot be going for an election and the Electoral Commission is behaving like criminals. Because these people are here, they have showed you their requirements. Some of them went on the first day. The EC kept telling them the system is down. So if the system is down, how is that a problem of a candidate? Bwe mugamba nti system tekola eri wansi kakati ne mugamba omuntu a system leero tekola komawo enkya nakyenkya n'omugamba obudde buweddeyo kikyoba otegeeza. So tubivumirira byonna byonna tujja kuwandiika complaint eyo nga bwe mbagambye tubasaba namale muzigoberere zino kubanga bano ba district chairpersons twagala ba district chairpersons ba NUP kubanga obuweereza obusooka ku district butandika ne district chairperson. So tetugenda kukkiriza ejoogo oba obukumpanya obubbi oba NRM bwegezaako okukola mu kalulu kano. Mwebale nnyo. Well, like I said, we condemn these actions by the Electoral Commission in the strongest terms possible. All these people that you see here were duly nominated by this party NUP to go and run for district chairperson. Others are not here. Some are from Kasese, Budibujo, Kitukumu and other districts where our people were frustrated from being nominated as LC5 chairperson. Those Electoral Commission officials, some of them were heard saying that they are even waiting to do the same thing at MP level. They want to frustrate our candidates even at MP level. And we condemn that in the strongest terms possible. They did the same thing in the youth elections. You saw all the chaos and the violence they did. Because initially they were saying that NUP is not in those areas. That NUP cannot afford to get candidates in Kitukumu, in Katakwe. But now we have them. They are here. These are candidates from Butaleja, from where? And now Electoral Commission officials are behaving like NRM Secretariat officials. You have not had any case where an NRM candidate is chased away because they didn't have the required signatures. When we know for sure that those who did not even go to look for signatures, they were just getting NIN numbers from PDM books and all these things as the information that we have. But the Electoral Commission, instead of following up and ensuring that it acts independently, verifies our people, in some cases like this one I've told you, the EC officials will tell people that the system is down for the first day. They come the second day, they say the system is down, you come on the last day. Because they are trying to find any excuse to deny our people nomination, the chance of nomination. You've heard how the Electoral Commission official in Zimbabwe was telling this gentleman that you're young, what are you doing with NUP politics? So if you are serving the Electoral Commission, it should be independent. What interest do you have in determining whether a person belongs to NUP or any other political party? So we condemn these things in the strongest terms possible. The first step in accordance with the law is to complain to the Electoral Commission. We are going to do it for all people who were denied nomination. We are going to attach all these signatures which they have come with evidence of payment and other things. And if the Electoral Commission does not act in accordance with the law, we shall take another step, go to court and all that. But this is a call to all the people of Uganda. When we talk about the protest vote, this is what we mean. We want the people to come out and reject this nonsense and reject all this. We hope that when we take our signatures for the president, they will not also do the same things. We hope when we take the signatures for members of parliament and these other people, they will not do the same thing. And we call upon the media to follow these things and ensure that this persecution and repression comes to an end. Thank you.
Waliwo obuzibu obumu bakansala bemwasooka okunominatinga nga balina gundi eyo ne bagenda ne beewandiisa ate ne mukyusa ne muleeta abalala.
Ensonga eyo ndala nnyo. Anyway, ekyobe bikankiddemu bwe nti twafulumya lisiti y'abakandidati baffe eyali tentative, akakiiko ekibiina nekiteekako akakiiko ne kawuliriza ensonga complaints ne kafulumya lisiti endala. Era lisiti endala gye twasindikira Electoral Commission. Lisiti yaffe eya NUP eriko kandidati omwomu. So abo bagenda ne benominatinga nga lisiti entongole tenafuluma be bakola omusango. Era ensonga ezo tubadde tuzigonjoola. Amyuka Ssaabawandiisi w'ekibiina yali mu kuhandolinga ensonga okulaba nga buli wamu wonna watereera kubanga tulina lisiti emu ey'abakandidati. Ya kati bano abantu propaganda gwe batambuza ewono omusajja ono omukulu kwegamba nti ntono yalekedde owa NRM tekisoboka ate tekiribaawo kubanga kyo kinyonyolese. Lugamba ki?
Waliwo abaami babiri
bagamba kiyo
bagamba nti Kagumba Bumaali ne NUP bakoze omukago ne NRM, Kagumba na stepping down. That's an impossibility. Kyaba bakola bo bennyini bajjemu amanya bajje tubanje papula zaffe returning officers zawambye bambakinge tutereze district eno.
Baba bagamba nti bamaanyi bakkirize tugende mu kuvuganya. Tosobola gamba nti ndi w'amaanyi naye nga abakuvuganya bonna okola ki oba kuba enkokola. Zimbabwe bwe bagamba nti owabwe w'amaanyi namulabe omusajja omukulu nga talina nansonyi ng'ali kuzina mbu alya n'opposi. Olya n'opposi totyanga ogaliddeyo kandidate waffe ono gwe mulaba ali smart nnyo asobola okutambuza ensonga za disitulikiti y'e Zimbabwe. Ono futusojja waffe Butaleja asobola okukwata disitulikiti y'e Butaleja n'akikulembera. Muganda waffe Nakaseke mumulaba mweteefuteefu okukyusa embeera z'abantu baffe. Disitulikiti zonna ziri wano n'endala eziri eyo. Kasese gwe bagyemu yali Prime Minister w'obusinga bwa Lwenzululu ne bamulemesa okwewandiisa mu lukujjukujju. Kiki bategeeza? Ebyo byonna biraga nti batidde protest vote, batidde ekibajjira, bakimanyi bulungi nnyo, y'amaanyi ku luno mangi nnyo kubanga bakimanyi nti obeera ne candidate wa district abasobola okuyamba okukuuma akalulu, abasobola okuyamba byonna kakati bye bagezaako okulemesa naye tubalaba. Kyongenda kidamu kamera yo.
Yugo, one on one. Genda. You go to him. Yeah, katanya meji kan, jadi kamu selalu. Bana tumaliza tumaliza place eno obaddewo tugimaliriza mu mbeera yonna abantu baffe babalemesa okwewandiisa n'abali mu kkooti gye bali mu kkooti twagenze munnaffe nabaayo okusiraanyo.
Those were the previous accused persons. That is A2. A2 Chivumbi Akleo, male adult Ugandan, age 42 years, a Muganda by tribe, a driver and a resident of Nasana East 2 B Zone, Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. Those were the previous accused persons. We have every Cassie, Calvin, Alaya, and also known as Bobby Giant. If you hear your name, please raise up your hand so that we know who you are. Okay. Male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, Musoga by tribe, a student at KIU University, a resident of Naka Union Cell, Naka Union Parish, Ginger City. F4 is Serum Kuma Edwin, also known as Eddie King Kareja. Male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, a Muganda by tribe, a Taylor, a resident of Kauku, Entebbe Municipality, Wakiso District. A5 is Lukenge Sharif, male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, Muganda by tribe, a border rider, a resident of Kawempe, Fula Kawempe Division, Kampala District. The court order they should go with those ones that cannot go silent. S6 is Nyanzi Yasin, male adult Ugandan, age 50 years, Muganda by tribe, a farmer, a resident of Chitala, Tasso, Mperere, Kawempe Division, Kampala Division. A7 is Kawesi Tony, a male adult Ugandan, age 24 years, and Munyankole by tribe, self-employed, and a resident of Mutungu, Nakawa Division, Kampala District. What languages do the accused persons understand? Those who are representing, if any of them not cover that in the language of court, we proceed in Uganda. Okay. Those were just their particulars. I believe those were their particulars and I know that. So I'm going to start with the statement of offense, count 1, unlawful drilling, contrary to section 45(1)(b) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Sebuku Edward, Eddie Mutwe, Kivumbi Akleo, Serukuma Edwin, Lukenge Sharif, Nyazi Yasin, and others at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at National Unity Platform offices at Makerere, Kakule, Wandegea, Kawempe Division in Kampala District were present at a meeting or assembly of persons held without the permission of the minister for the purpose of training or drilling persons in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolutions.
Omusango ogusooka gwakola drill mu bumenyi bw'amateeka. Sebuufu Edward, amanya amalala bakumanyi Mutwe, Kivumbi Akireo, Serunkuma Edwin, amanya amalala bakumanyi Edipin Kabeja, Lukenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, omwana abalala batanakwatibwa z'ennaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno National Unity Platform offices e Makerere, Kabule, Wandegea, Kawempe Division, Kampala District. Tumali mu lukuŋŋaana lw'abantu olwateekebwawo nga temulina lukusa okuva ewa minisita ng'ekigendererwa kyalwo kyakutendeka abantu abo ddwiro ekolebwa mu kutendeka banamagye.
Tasi Calvin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not.
That is every.
Nina mo kaje njaka lele kenda kula. Ajai tena. Waisha mfu.
Naye ndabyeyo ku nnyeko Derrick abaddeyo okumanya mbadde manyi ngenda kuyingira Honorable Namugga mbadde manyi agenda kumpisawo naye akatuuse ekiseera nga takyasobola kumpisawo kuba mbadde nsaza amagezi nti at least mukwatireko akabaaga mbeere nga personal assistant we.
We are trained or drilled in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolutions.
Omusango ogwokusatu kukwata ku Tony Kawesieka. Tony Kawes wamu n'abalala batanakwatibwa zanaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno mu National Unity Platform Offices e Makerere Kavule wande ya Kawempe Division Kampala District enoteekako olukungaanya wali mu lukungaana lw'abantu nga tulina olukusa okuva ewa minisita nga lutraininga ddwiro mu bumenyi bw'amateeka.
Kawesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
Kawesi Tony.
I go to the fourth count. Conspiracy to commit a felony contrary to section 363 of the Penal Code Act, chapter 128. Particulars of this offense. Sebufu Edward, also known as Eddie Mutwe, Tibumbia Cleo, Tasi Calvin, also known as Bobby Giant, Serum Kuma Edwin, also known as Eddie King Kareja, Lukenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, Kawesi Tony, and others at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at National Unity Platform offices at Makerere Kavule, Wandegea, Kampala Division in Kampala District, Kawempe Division in Kampala District, conspired amongst themselves to commit a felony to wit unlawful drilling.
Omusango gwokuna wakwekobana okuza omusango Sebufu Edward amanya amalala bakumanyinga Eddie Mutwe Kivumbi Akileo Tasi Calvin amanya amalala bakumanyinga Bobby Giant Serumukuma Edwin oba Eddie King Kareja Lukenge Sharif Nyanzi Yasin Wamaneka Westoni n'abalala batanakwatibwa zanaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno National Unity Platform Offices Makere Kakule Wandege and Kawempe Division nemweko bano okuza omusango ogw'okukola viro ekolebwa mu tende kabana manje.
Pastor Calvin, is it true or it's not true?
Not true.
Sarah Kuma Edwin, is it true or not true?
It's not true about it.
Lukenge Sharif, is it true or it's not true?
It's not true.
Nyanzi Yasin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not true.
Awesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
It's not true.
The PNG is entered for all accused persons on all counts.
Your Worship, the court will include this case. Are still ongoing. Your Honor, also, as far as there are still persons who are still at large. Your Worship, we pray that this court is pleased. To adjourn this case. Your Worship, for mention.
The accused persons have a right to bail.
Your instructions to apply for bail in the accused person. And we seek your indulgence that the council will not be with us for some time, but let me make you're obliged.
And proceed with the application.
Yes, sir. Worship, for the record again, Jonathan Worship, our application for bail is premised under Article 23(6)(a) and B of the Constitution. Worship, under Article 23 of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application is in respect to all the accused persons, and not only one. Your Worship, is also brought under Article 28, 3A of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application seeks for the release of all the applicants in the hearing of the criminal suit. Worship, it is not the first time such applications have been brought before court. Your Worship, has several landholders, including the former Chief Justice, Mr. His Lordship, Odochi. Worship, in his book, A Guide to Criminal History in Uganda. Worship, this was the second edition of his book in 1990. At page 71, clearly states that there is an agreement between the accused person and court. That the accused shall pay a certain sum, which is fixed by court, and that he will appear in court on a certain day appointed by court. Worship, it is our belief that the accused persons are willing to abide by any terms that will be issued by court. Worship, in addition to that, it is now understood that every person charged with a criminal offense charged with a criminal offense is under the presumption of innocence. And such person is innocent until proven guilty. Worship, the accused persons before you clearly inform court that they are not guilty when deliberating in this court. It is not enjoined rather that it is enjoined to consider whether or not an accused person has satisfied only two factors. Worship, the two factors are that the accused person has substantial sureties and that such an accused person will not abscond when granted bail. Worship, if these two conditions are met, then an accused person shall be granted bail. The court should not treat the refusal to bail as a punishment. The preference of court should be to grant the accused person's bail, despite the gravity of other things. The offense that the accused person is charged with is not so grave that the court would not grant them bail. But even if they were, courts have always granted bail in grave circumstances. Worship all the submissions. I pray that you allow me to invite Nella and Miss Shami Malele to present the shoulders.
Your Worship, or the record, Shami Malele. And I've proceeded to present the sureties for A1, 7 for Edward. Your Worship, the first surety is Nantumbo Jane. This Nantumbo Jane comes in front. The first surety, Your Worship, is Nantumbo Jane. She's 60 years old. She's a resident. She's a resident at Kawempe. She's a resident at Kawempe. In Kawempe Central Town. In Kawempe Central, Yawolo Division, Nassana Municipality.
Oye mama waendi Mutwe.
At City Center Complex. At City Center Complex. Around 34. Worship we have submitted to court and to state the copies, the national identity card and the date of introduction. The worship will also submit the national identity card. Second surety is Kemegisha Sharon. The second surety is Kemegisha Sharon. She is 33 years old. 33 years old. She's a businesswoman operating a boutique at One Market. Operating a boutique at One Market in Kampala district. She is also the councillor representing the people of One She's a is 0757 179 598. Worship, we hereby submit the court copies of her identification documents and the date of introduction, plus the original national ID of court for purposes. Your Worship, surety Is Nabija Martha. Nabija Martha. Nabija Martha is 17 years old. She's 23 years old. She's a resident.
Ku kote Kanyanyawo abadaze kuwuliriza naye abadaze kwate